Meet 11-year-old John Kemp Jr. He's a fighter, battling a vascular disease that's so rare it has no name.
I would just usually have pain, and I'm usually just laying down or sitting down on the couch.
It started 7 years ago when John was just 4 years old with debilitating pain that would sometimes put him in a wheelchair.
We used to always turn back before we usually got to where we wanted to go because I couldn't make it.
So bad he couldn't open his Christmas gifts.
So we'd have to take breaks like every 15 minutes. And then he'd go lay down for an hour, come back and open more gifts.
For years, the Kemp family had no idea what was wrong. Doctor after doctor, year after year, and still no answers.
He's always had a smile. He's always looked at mom and dad crying or anything and said, "What's wrong with you guys?" At night, I said, "I got this," and he kind of says, "Well, we got this," because it's me too. So as a parent, you always go, "I got this," and he coined the phrase, "We got this."
What they had was more than just an awesome phrase on a t-shirt saying, "We got this." They had hope and their fire rescue family behind them, with firefighters covering John Sr.'s shifts so he could travel to doctors.
Because we knew everybody had our back.
You have to keep looking and, just don't give up, and family's everything to get through.
Firefighters also threw fundraisers to help with mounting medical expenses.
I mean, the doctors were starting to give up. The doctors were starting to think we were crazy, he was crazy. And then one doctor said, Dr. Villa said, let's do another MRI and let's send his films to any specialty hospital in the country.
Then at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore, a breakthrough.
And then the surgeon that figured all this out, one of the days came out and just sat down with him on a bench and started talking, and the doctor said, "My favorite thing is history, and that's how I found this, because I read old medical journals."
The surgeon found another similar case documented in France. John Jr. had extra vessels that had grown between his kidney and his spine, so the surgeon put in titanium coils inside the vessels, releasing the blood flow and the pressure on his back.
And if you ask my son what he wants to be when he grows up, he will tell you that he is going to be a neurointerventional radiologist. That is how much this has affected him wanting to change the world.
And he's really an inspiration of keeping us motivated, and just, his spirit has never been broken.
Since then, doctors have found a few other cases like his, and his family has been helping advance science into unknown territory along the way. His no-name disease is still not cured, and there's no telling how many others are suffering in the same way.
He really wants to help the world. He wants to spread awareness not only for himself being sick, but he also wants to help other children who, are going through what he's going through with some of his conditions and also other conditions. And I think that just knowing what we have tried to do so far as in helping other families.
Unable to attend school, John Kemp Jr. has been reading a lot of history on his own. Touring the Capitol was a highlight for him.
He really just eats up anything government or history, and the combination of the two just makes him smile.
So now he's the one making history right here in Palm Beach County. To honor the spirit of John Kemp Jr., we got this with John Kemp Jr. Day, June 7th, 2016.